Miss America finalists in 1969. Salon visitors before a session in the ultraviolet light room, or solarium of the time. Helena Rubinstein's salon in 1936. Adolf Hitler talking to Yugoslav Princess Olga, 1939. Diana Ross eating ribs and looking fabulous in 1997. Donald Trump and Michael Jackson board a private jet to meet Ryan White, a boy who became a national symbol in the fight against HIV. United States, 1990. Three children riding bicycles, USSR. On board an American airliner, first class, 1950s. Pee Wee Herman in high school in the 70s. Michael Jackson on Free to Be You and Me, 1974. Halloween costumes, 19th century. Former President Barack Obama with his mother, Ann Dunham, in Hawaii in the 1960s. Black African protests in Soviet Moscow, 18th of December 1963. The Panhard Dynavia aerodynamic concept at the 1948 Paris Motor Show. Hans Hermann on the Berlin Autodrome track, 1959, West Germany. Northampton, United Kingdom, famous for its shoemaking. Kids play on an attraction in the town in 1966. Actress Maggie Della Riva bravely identifies her rapists. Quezon City, 1967. The world's first wireless telephone, 1919. The Detroit Woolworth sit-down strike, 1937. A United States Marine offers a doll to a child. Vietnam, 1965. Sex Pistols. A child on a bicycle tries to use a payphone. A Vietnamese 23-year-old was captured by an Australian patrol. They thought that she may have possibly been the leader of the political cell in Long Hoa. She was being led away after interrogation, clothes soaked from the water probe, 1966. The discovery of an ancient Maya statue deep in the jungles of Honduras in 1885. Department store employees preparing for war. American citizens in New York City spending time on their lunch at work, exercising on a roof. From National Geographic Magazine, Volume 31, 1917. Rob Lowe, Sarah Jessica Parker, and Robert Downey Jr. at the Governor's Ball after the 1988 Academy Awards. Hitler and Helga Goebbels. United States soldier viewing art stolen by the Nazi regime and stored in church at Ellingen, Germany. German single-engine Messerschmitt Bf 109 light fighter with its desert camouflage over Libya, 1942. A client's skin is examined using a special device at Helena Rubinstein's salon in 1936. A teacher instructs a segregated class of black students at a poorly funded, one-room school in Georgia, 1941. Princess Diana meeting with her favorite band, Duran Duran, 1983. UDA members operating a barricade on the Shankill Road, Northern Ireland, 1972. Angelina Jolie, 1986. Daryl Davis and a KKK member in 1982. David Bowie yearbook photo. Isabel Dufresne, Salvador Dali, Andy Warhol, and Keith Haring. New York, 1980s. Sammy Thurman Brackenbury, 1960, National Finals Rodeo. Winston Churchill as a war correspondent in South Africa in 1900. Windows 95 Video Guide. Halloween costume, 19th century. This guy wanted his college portrait to be unique. 1980. (1972). Bernadette Devlin, founder-member of the People's Democracy Movement, gives her side of the story to the press at the House of Commons after she punched Home Secretary Reginald Maudling for lying about Bloody Sunday. Napalm airstrikes raise clouds into gray monsoon skies as houseboats glide down the Perfume River toward Hue in Vietnam on February 28, 1963. Spectators react to the explosion of the Space Shuttle, Challenger 73 seconds after liftoff, January 28, 1986. To protect London and other Thames settlements during World War II, the Royal Navy built several Monsal forts. Zebra Prison Break, 1933. This shot was taken for the University of Nebraska. A trench from World War I, 100 years apart, 1914 and 2014. Hippopotamus's birthday, 1957. Anita Ekberg in Palm Springs, April 22, 1956. President-elect John F. Kennedy at the Orange Bowl game in the regular seating area with the regular crowd before his inauguration, Miami, Florida, January 1, 1961. Jose Mifre and his legendary bicycle, on which he set the speed record in 1962. Accelerating in an airbag behind a Mercedes-Benz 300 SL, the cyclist reached a speed of 204.73 km/h, 125.53 mph. The record stood for 20 years. First Lady Betty Ford holding Misty, while the puppy attempts to eat Christmas tree decorations. 10 November 1975. Charging electric cars, London, 1907. Adolf Hitler with his German Shepherd Blondie, 1937. Union boss Jimmy Hoffa flipping off attorney Robert Kennedy during a Senate committee hearing in 1957. Charlie Chaplin at a costume party, 1925. British Lieutenant Donald Grantham holds a Type M chemical bomb, September 1919, Lake Onega, RSFSR. (1967) Jack Nicholson on a custom .45 flathead Harley bobber while filming Rebel Rousers. Activists demonstrate how to behave in the event of a nuclear strike. Hamburg, 1963. Madonna's debut, Uncle Sam's Blues Club, Long Island, New York, 1981. A police mugshot of 2-year-old François Bertillon, the youngest criminal ever arrested on charges of gluttony, specifically for eating all the pears in a basket, 1893. Paris Exhibition of 1937. Dustin Hoffman and Peter O'Toole. Sir Sean Connery. Transporting a house to its installation site. Finland, 1968. The Icy Face of a member of the Australasian Antarctic Expedition Team, 1911 to 1914. Modisi, a Hopi girl, 1879. Sharon Stone, 1983. A Berlin wall guard passes a flower across a crack in the wall on the day it was torn down, 1989. Marchers at a communist demonstration in London, 1936. A girl with a tuba at the National Festival of Orchestras in London, 1923. Little Angela Merkel. Marilyn Monroe, 1949. A lady proudly showing her hairdo straight from the 1960s. Audrey Hepburn went on more than 50 UNICEF charity missions to famine-stricken African countries. A navigation simulator on the roof of the Royal College of Science and Technology, Glasgow, 1913. Brooke Shields demonstrating that the view from the back seat can still stop traffic, 1980s. A North Vietnamese tank rolls through the gate of the presidential palace in Saigon, April 30, 1975, signifying the fall of South Vietnam. The Socialist Republic of Vietnam was formed in 1976. Fathers driving their children to school in the rain, Paris, 1920. Nebraska girl Audra Thomas, photographed in front of a tornado, 1989. 1970, Dave Kunst set off from Waseca, Minnesota with the goal of becoming the first person to walk across the world. Over the next 4 years, he would walk 14,500 miles, cross 4 continents, and go through 21 pairs of shoes. Animal costumes from the 1862 fairy tale-themed ball of the Jung München Artists Association. Volkswagen harness to keep a toddler safe, 1960s. Painting Blackpool Tower in England, 1953. This doesn't look like baby formula photo from the 1970s. A model of the moon, made in 1898 by Julius Schmidt. The model took 4 years to complete and was based on Schmidt's detailed maps of the moon. It was exhibited at museum in Chicago. A goat in a communal apartment, 1992, Moscow. Shakira, 1990s. Women Air Force Service pilots pose in front of a North American AT-6 Texan at Waco Army Airfield, Texas, 1944. The Wasps ferried aircraft, towed targets, and tested planes, freeing men for combat duty. Italian logistics in the Alps during World War I, 1915. Jennifer Aniston, late 90s. World champion Anatoly Karpov at the right at the table plays an exhibition game, April 24, 1978, USSR. Jackie Kennedy, wife of Senator John F. Kennedy, talks on the telephone at home in 1960, while her young daughter Caroline mimics her with a toy phone. Patients of a psychiatric clinic. To calm the patients, medical workers swaddled them in wet blankets. A veteran of the Union Army shakes hands with a Confederate veteran at the Gettysburg celebration in Pennsylvania. 1913. Joe Pesci, Robert De Niro, and Frank Vincent on the set of Goodfellas, 1990, United States. Danny Trejo. A soldier with a detained man amid the United States invasion of Grenada, 1983. An Aleut hunter wearing traditional waterproof clothing made from sea lion guts, Alaska, 1905. A Russian with a bear near the State Duma building, 1998. Robert Wadlow, one of the tallest people in history, 1939. (1987), a massive bomb blast at a remembrance ceremony at Enniskillen, Northern Ireland. British aircraft carrier HMS Hermes en route to the Falkland Islands, 17 April 1982. The first of 7 electric streetlights installed in Los Angeles, 1882. Young Julia Roberts. Barrels of beer emptied into the sewer by authorities during Prohibition. A surviving prisoner of the liberated Mittelbau Dora concentration camp holds a captured SS guard by the hair. American soldiers stand in the background, left. Photograph of Sir Winston Churchill with his little friend Rufus. It was taken at his country home in Chartwell, Kent, England, 1950. Basketball coach Alexander Gomelsky and his protégé Vladimir Tkachenko, 1986. A macaque named Zabiaka in the Beyond 9 spacecraft, Space 2044, Soviet Union, 1989. David Bowie, 1966. Old truck parked in front of a brick building. Sculptor Felix de Weldon, working on the United States Marine Corps War Memorial, circa 1953. A freight train, sitting on a high trestle with 2 men, standing on the roof of one of the cars, 1895. Kurt Cobain, 1988. Jackie Kennedy giving a televised tour of the White House in 1962, viewed by an estimated 80 million people. She was a champion of White House historic preservation. A triple-decker bus in Berlin, Germany, 1926. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. receives the Nobel Peace Prize from the hands of Gunnar Jan, chairman of the Nobel Committee, in Oslo, Norway, on December 10, 1964. The 35-year-old Reverend King was the youngest man ever to receive the prize. Anti-flu masks, 1920s. Barbra Streisand with her brother Sheldon, 1952, Brooklyn. Traffic jam near the Brandenburg Gate as East Germans move into West Berlin after the fall of the Berlin Wall, 1989. In 1939, burlesque dancer Zarita, born Catherine Boyd, was photographed casually walking her boa in New York City. Known for performing with her pet snakes,